I'm Anita of My Jig and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a marvelous day. And if you're seeing the show for the very first time and you like the show, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so when an episode comes out, you'll be the first to know. Well, we have finally gotten the news that a member of the Sussex household will be attending the coronation. So Harry is going to the coronation, and Meghan, where and her children Archie and Lily is going to stay back in Montecito. I guess they're gonna have their own birthday party there, and Harry will be at his father's coronation. It appears that Harry is only going to be there for one day, which is the day of the service, May 6th. And although there are lots of other things, such as the concert and the Monday, which is the bank holiday, where people are going to be doing community services, I think Harry won't be there for that. However, if I do remember, Harry is supposed to be at a deposition, or he's going to have a hearing on the 9th in a case. And I don't know if, he's going to stick around for that case, like he came, as a surprise for the last pre-trial that they had in the United Kingdom, and that was the invasion of privacy case. So, I'm just so happy that Meghan decided to stay away from that drama that is happening in the United Kingdom. A lot of people are going to be happy, and a lot of people are not going to be happy. The press is not going to be happy. The United Kingdom press, they were finning for Meghan to come to the coronation so that they could have their money shot, right? So that they could just keep writing for days and let it be the topic or the subject for days in their newspapers, as well as on their news channels. But thank God she's not coming. And at the end of the day, it is Harry's father, and he is doing what he feels is best for himself, his family, and I respect that. And I know there's something that, we children always do. We want to please our parents. We always want to make them happy, regardless of how they've treated us, whether they've treated us poorly or whether they have been kind and supportive. But there is something that is innate in people that always wants to make sure that their parents are happy and that you please them. Even if it kills you, you want to please them. And that's what I've noticed over the years, So I feel like, maybe that's his obligation. He wants to probably to build those bridges back and what have you. So that is the decision that they've made. And as I said in the past, I was going to respect that. And we shall see what happens in that coronation. And I had posted some shorts recently, and we could see how the people of England are truly suffering with, the state of the economy in general. And we also saw that, the doctors that are in England, they're going to be striking. The young doctors are going to be striking because they feel like they're not making enough money. I saw somewhere where they were making something like £14 an hour, the young doctors. So they may be those, those interns or new residents and what have you. My niece is a doctor, by the way, in England. She's a young doctor in England. So I can just imagine, what they're going through. And we know the road to medical school is not cheap. It is expensive. So not only do they have to, support themselves, on the little salary that they're getting, They also have to pay their loans because medical school is absolutely not cheap, and the cost of living too as well is not cheap. It seems that everything is going up, and the pay does not match the times. It is not matching the cost of living. That's what I notice everywhere. It's like your paycheck is not going up, that nobody's giving you a raise, but everything else is going up. It makes no sense. So they're doing what they have to do in order for them to be able to survive, and I don't blame them. But what I say is that here you have a huge coronation that's going to put on the world stage with tons of money being spent to put that show on. Camilla and Charles, they're going to be riding not only in one carriage, but they're going to be riding in two of them. I don't understand the logic there. And they're going to be gold carriages. They have their jewelry that they're going to be, being presented with during the coronation. All of that to me is a waste of money. And what they should be doing is taking all of these things to the pound and, using that to help these poor doctors over there in the United Kingdom, if you ask me. So, one of the ways I think that the monarchy is trying to pacify the public is inviting a lot of lay people, meaning local people, to the coronation. So, giving them the impression that, hey, this is not my coronation only. This coronation also is your coronation. You see the trick there? And I think Charles also wants to have, different faiths at the coronation, but Bishop Welby, let me just make sure that is his name because he's very controversial. And so, yes, so I read in an article, Charles said he doesn't want to be the defender of the faith. He wants to be the defender of faith. Notice the difference, the faith and of faith. So he's the leader of the Church of England. He represents the Church of England. And, when you think about it, the man is an adulterer. He has a woman that literally separated or put a wedge in his marriage, and she's going to be crowned. We're going to get to that. Let's just talk about what is going on here. So Welby, Justin Welby, who is the Archbishop of Canterbury, is saying no. So I guess that is the battle that is taking place in the palace right now, with who is going to be in terms of the different religious faith at the coronation. Because what Welby wants is to, remain in steep tradition, whereas Charles is saying England is a boiling pot, literally, filled with different people and different faith. And he would like to see everybody represented at his coronation. So it just remains to be seen what is going to happen, who is going to give in. And we all know that Justin Welby, he has a lot of opinions and he's not shy about speaking, although what he should be trying to do is to spread the word of God and save people, but he has different agenda. I feel like he enjoys the role that he has. It is indeed a powerful role, and he is not pretending that it is not. When he gets to leverage that position that he has, he always uses it. Just saying. But anyways, the what has been troubling for a lot of people in the United Kingdom, although those monarchists, those people who believe in the monarchy or believe in that whole tradition of somebody should be a leader, even though they were not elected by the people, and like how we have here in the United States, we have a democracy. If you're elected by the people, right? So they believe in people being in position, in high position, based on their birthright. And I don't believe in that at all. I believe in democracy. I believe in capitalism. I believe in working hard. When you work hard and whatever you get from whatever you put in, I feel like you're more appreciative of it. And that's just my feelings. Okay? But anyways, so I'm going back to Camilla. She is going to be queen, and she's going to be crowned queen. And I did put out something about the whole idea that, it was the late queen's wish that Camilla be called queen consort. And Charles is going against his mother's wishes by anointing Camilla, Queen Camilla, instead of, queen consort. Could you believe that? And Harry will be there looking at all of this, knowing that this is the woman that came between his mother and his father. This is the woman that has literally, sacrificed him for her reputation in England after nearly all of England had turned on her because of what she did to Diana. We will never forget. As long as I have an image of Diana in my head, I will never ever be able to accept Camilla as the quote-unquote Queen Camilla. We should leave her exactly how the Queen wanted her. She will never be Queen of the people of England, because even the staunchest supporters of Charles don't believe that Camilla should be called Queen Camilla, because it is going against their dear late queen, as they put it. Okay, so there's a lot to be said about that. Now, in other news, I saw that Kate and the rest of the clan over there in England, they were all going to Easter service, and it seems like they were all wearing blue. I noticed that Kate was wearing blue as well as Camilla, and to me there was a lot of talk about the the fact that Camilla is going to be Queen Camilla. So I guess that was a sort of a signal of solidarity between the women, But it's interesting. Here you have a woman, Camilla, that has caused so much hurt and pain for William, and Kate is happy to stand up for her. She is happy to say to Camilla that she has her back by, all of them dressing similar together and not showing any type of feelings, positive feelings towards Meghan. As she said, it was one of the hardest things that she's ever done by walking out there with Meghan and Harry. Very interesting. She has it's just interesting to see the people that she's willing to forgive, okay, and the people and them that she's willing to hold animosity towards. It just tells you the type of so-called queen that she is going to be, which I don't believe at all. I think Charles is going to be most likely the last king. And I said most likely there because I have a new feeling about that. I was looking into everything that the monarchy has. I was looking into, I think it was 21 homes that they have, including the palaces and all the other large homes and different estates that they have. And it's going to be a monumental thing. I started thinking of a government dividing those places and figuring out how to run them and what to do with them. It is going to be a formidable task to put all of this together. And that is the reason why I see why they're allowing that family to continue, because it's easier for them. But we shall see. We shall see. So those were my thinking. I've been doing a lot of research because I've been writing a lot lately. I'm home from, from school, and I'm on my spring break. So what I've been doing is writing, which I enjoy doing. And not only that too, I get to learn a lot. So I've been writing. So yes, it's going to be a formidable task to divide those properties up, and to figure out how to run them and what to do with them. It's going to be a formidable task because it's a lot of property. I saw, even Buckingham Palace. I think the numbers are so astronomical in terms of the numbers of rooms and the square footage. Kensington Palace, oh my goodness, it is. And when you look in these places, it is grand. It is a lot of responsibility. So I'm thinking that is the reason why this monarchy continues to be where they are. So yes. And on a side note, I see that Kate's mother Carol and her father Mike seems like they want to, sell their party business. They want to devote more time to family, they said. So they want to give up the business. And I didn't know that Kate's mom, Carol, was 68. You could tell that I'm really not paying attention to these people. I could care less about them. But they said they want to spend more time with their family. So I guess they want to give up the business and sell it. So interesting. So we will see what unfolds. I hope that Archie has a beautiful birthday in Montecito with his mom and his sister and their loved ones. Wouldn't it be nice for them to invite us? Wishful thinking, but we will send our birthday wishes from afar to our favorite nephew, Prince Archie. And yes, so that's all for now. Bye.